And hello everyone and welcome to Crypto at FDM. Today I am making an update video on Tensor as there have been quite a few updates. And notably price lock, which you see right there. Here we are going to talk about it just after the first thing to do. If you want to farm points on Tensor is absolutely now to download the Backpack wallet. If you don't know what Backpack is, we made a dedicated video. I really invite you to download it. Why? Well, because at the moment on Tensor there is a bonus of 1.25 which is not negligible either, so take advantage of it. If you also have a Mad Lads, you will make a winning combo because you also have a bonus for Mad Lads holders. So what is price lock? It's the ability to place purchase or sale options based on your forecasts and focus over 7 days. For now, there are only 6 collections being offered. And the concept is pretty easy to understand. It's a mix between Sharky and Sujiko. That is to say perpetuals, but it's not perpetual. I prefer to say it. So how is it going to work clearly? Here, for example, I'm on flash trade here. Let's say I want to, pour ça mon paysan, taking along on this collection. So taking along means that I think that in X time, in 7 days then, or even before, it doesn't matter. But within the 7 days, in any case, the price is going to rise. Be careful. It is important to understand that it will also depend on the market offers. That means that here, for instance, I have an offer at 876. And now I will be able to see, oh no, there is a lot of offers. I go to it, for example, and there I see all the available offers right there. And the first one starts at 8.76. So as you can see here, people will propose in the sale of nonsense. So here, you can see that the person is offering their NFT at 880. Like you're betting on an increase. In your logic, for it to be interesting, it is necessary, logically, that the Solanas, that the price of this NFT exceeds 880 plus the girls. So it means that this person makes available an option of sale. So she offers her NFT for sale at 880. At the end of the 7 days, if you haven't purchased the NFT that the person is offering, well, you're losing it. So you no longer have the chance to buy it. And so the game here, in this allotted time of 7 days, well, that this NFT more valuable, so they can take, let's say they can go from 8 at 9 Norton for it to be interesting for you. So what you need to understand is that every time you place an option, a long or a short, you're going to lose hope. So you're going to pay the girls and you're not getting them back. So it's important that in your price, in the price of your offer, you obviously include the EFE. So to make it interesting, to give an example, for example, for example, here I take a Frogana. So the Frogana is at 640, which means that in the allocated 7 days, well, I'll have the chance to buy it at 640 euros, except if in 7 days it is right at 640, which remains at 640. Well, it will not be interesting for me because I will always have paid the girl 0.29. So the best thing, in fact, is that in 7 days, and well, it is beyond the 6.40. What you need to understand is that when you are going to place a long or a short here, when you're on the side of those who place options, you're not going to win anything in principle as a price. So it's really just to place a long or short in the hope of a simple profit. So if you have absolutely nothing to gain in it, don't do it because it doesn't score points. So given that it's not the platform bringing in the liquidity, it's barely, well, it's you who will bring offers. And so this is where it can score points. This is where it gets points on FunLock. You need to understand according to some information. Let's say it's an, you only earn points when your offer is not taken. That means the moment your offer is taken, well, you don't earn anymore. No more points. So you have two possibilities on the side of those who bring either NFT or liquidity. You have the possibility to think that will take on value. In this case, you make a spread, a Satoshi. And if ever you think on the contrary, the collection will lose value, then you make a funding of Solana. When you're going to fund the NFT, when you're going to propose an NFT, you're going to choose your offer. I choose the NFT. And the advantage is actually being able to choose the offers and they are not mixed up in some kind of powder. The advantage is that depending on the rarity of your NFT, you can choose a more or less significant offer. So here you see all the available offers. So you see that it's at 640. There are quite a few at 640. But I also think that the further you are from the floor price, a bit like the bids, and the less chance you have of scoring 2 points. So we're going to aim for around 640 because there's little chance that everything will be taken all at once. That we're getting close to the floor price of bids quite simply. So we then click on Fun Long right there. We select our NFT. There you go. So here we're going to put the best offer, 6.40. So here we are. What we're doing is winning. So if someone takes the offer right now, 0.22 Solana, and the person will have an offer at 640 euros. If it dumps, we won't be winners or losers since we will get our NFT back in the end. And if he pimps out, we'd have a failed guy, but we still won our 0.22. If someone takes the offer, of course. So as you can see in your lock and in funded, here I can at any time withdraw my NFT as long as it has not been taken. So obviously the idea, like on builds, is to always stay close to the best of, but at the same time to never get caught. Obviously you will have to be caught from time to time, but if you make it last as long as possible, it's better. So feel free to constantly change your offer so you're never caught out. Try to make it last as long as possible. I don't know how long it should last, but I think that already 2-3 days, it's not bad when you go on your lock just there. You can see all the NFTs you've opted for. Right now I've chosen some options to show you. Obviously, usually it's not at all what I should do because I'm so far away from the floor price that before it reaches 1144 sols, well, in 5 days it's practically impossible again. At any rate, it was really to show you, please don't do this if you see a floor price. Who is at 8? Try to get as close to 8 as possible. Because in the end, there's a very slim chance that it will exceed more than 11.44 inches in the winter. So 5 days and 22 hours, 1 per day. And so here, as you can see, during this period, you have the possibility to go ahead and purchase the NFT if you want. So obviously, in my current thinking, I'm not going to buy the NFT because the market at 8, and then he asks me to buy it back at 11. I'm not going to buy it at that price. That's logical. Let's say this is lost money I've lost from this money. To show you, here on the crypto indeed, for example, it is necessary that the price is within 7 days. So within 5 days and 22 hours, because I've had it in place since yesterday. They need to go below 7.5 years of soil. And then it will be interesting for me. For 11 and 750, I'm losing out. Here I've chosen, for instance, to lengthen 2 collections. I've lengthened the Frogana and I've lengthened the crypto ended, and this is what really scores points. Except that now, since my 2 collections, bids have been made, offers have been taken. Now I have to wait for it to be finished to replay them and be able to win points again. When your bid is taken, in principle, you don't win anymore. Of points. You only score points between the moment where you put the offer on the sharing word. The moment it's taken, there's a slim chance that the Froganas will exceed 10 in 7 days and that the crypto indices exceed 17. After that, it's just my opinion, of course. But what I want to say is that if the person had been a little smarter, well, it pissed on me. She would have waited for him. There are offers closer to the floor price, say at 12 maybe, because then for it to be interesting for him, it needs to go beyond 17. And similarly, it needs to go beyond 10 for the Froganas. I hope that you understood everything, and if not, it's okay. You can ask me any questions, no problems at all. And we will meet again for upcoming videos. Don't hesitate.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Bye-bye.